this house is unfit for human habitation.
Look, that is phenomenal.
Cigarette butts.
Thousands of butts.
Ag, look, flies. Hundreds of the little beggars.
Cleaning Queens Kim Woodburn and Aggie Mackenzie are in Wareham, preparing for their next assignment.
Dusters.
Check.
Fly swatter.
Fly swatter.
Aggie, fly swatter, trust me. Smoke bombs.
Smoke bombs?
Body protection.
Oh, Kim, overkill, surely.
Have you seen the photographs?
Okay,
Come on,
right.
let's get going now.
When 51-year-old civil servant Dave Foote divorced in the early 90s and bought a house back in his native Dorset, it was to mark a new chapter in his life, a fresh start. 15 years on, and there's nothing new or fresh about his home.
At the moment, I do just exist here. It is just somewhere to live. It's not a home as such, because it's not fit to have anyone here to make it a home.
Neighbours Tim, Nikki and their children haven't been over for 7 years.
Dave's house is making an art form out of being messy.
We used to eat at Dave's house. No, not anymore.
Dave's house may be unfit for his friends, but some things are right at home. His kitchen is fly central.
Not quite sure where they all come from at the moment. As long as they don't try and drain in my coffee, I don't mind them.
After years of living like this, why change now? Because the cigarette butts have mounted? The flies have multiplied?
I have to sort of think about the future. Don't want to be alone forever. And it would be nice to meet someone and start again, start afresh.
Fed up with flying solo, Dave's called in the Cleaning Queens. Dave has good intentions to recycle his rubbish. Just a pity he never gets round to it.
Look.
Oh, God.
That is phenomenal.
Cigarette butts.
Thousands of butts. What the hell are his lungs like?
What lungs? What lungs?
Time is just too still in this place, isn't it?
My God. That is the colour of the wall.
So funny.
Flaming Nora, Agsy.
Oh my God, look. I can't get over all these.
It's unbelievable.
The kitchen should be condemned. Whilst Dave cooks, the flies feast on rancid and rotten food.
What the heck?
Oh, what's
is
this?
this? Oh my God.
Can you...
Flies.
There's flies all around me leg. Ag, look. It's hundreds of the little beggars.
He's got everything kind of organised. All the boxes in one place, all the ash in another, all the rotten food in another.
Why would a man that doesn't clean bother recycling? I'll shut on the
Kim,
ash.
would you like some cream cheese on your
Oh, I
bagel?
feel I will. This place should be condemned.
Oh God, look, Kim.
Oh, no. Oh, God! Ah, they're maggots. Oh, it smells like vomit. I'm not staying till lunch, put it that way.
You've seen the colour of the banister. Oh.
Dave has been running amok. Upstairs, it doesn't get much better.
Oh, my God, we've got...
Okay, how do you do that? I don't know. That's horrible.
And a little bit of feces all around here, look, he's got...
I do resort to eating biscuits and milk in bed with the inevitable crumbs.
Look! He's not a kid, is he?
It stinks. It just stinks.
Filthy.
His hands seem to be very dirty. Actually, hang on, what's that noise?
That'll be Dave in his workshop. Come on, let's go and get him.
Dirty beggar. Yes?
Yes?
Yes. I'm glad you got time for turning wood. Your house is turning our stomachs. Get out here.
Come on, we need to talk.
Make it snap. You've not got all day.
Come on.
I'm glad you got time for the flaming hobby.
Okay, Dave, explain this to us.
It's just accumulated over the years. I am a collector of things. Don't like throwing things away if I can fix them.
We have noticed. How do you feel looking at this? I've got to call it a stinking dump. I'm sorry, I can't. Now. How do you feel, lovey?
You sort of pretend it's not yours.
Really? You just kind of out of house
Yeah.
experience sort
Yeah.
of thing? Does anyone ever come into the house?
No.
No.
Bringing a girl back here, love. I mean, she'd go out that door like a bat out of hell.
She wouldn't come in the door.
So how come you've invited us in here?
I need to get a life back and to actually start over again, and now's the time to do it.
Time to get to work. Kim and Aggie have given Dave a camera to film footage of his filth for posterity.
This is the state of the worktop in my food preparation area. Disgusting.
It may be a bug's life for Dave, but the ladies aren't happy to have these flies buzzing around. They're about to serve an eviction notice.
Step aside, dear. We mean business. Out me way, out me way.
Right, Dave, we're fed up itching and scratching, aren't we, Kim?
Dreadful.
You've got a mixture of house flies here and fruit flies. It's disgusting. It really is. Fruit flies, they're just everywhere. Do you know what? A female lays up to 500 eggs in her lifetime. And they're everywhere where there's rotting fruit and veg. And as for houseflies, they are covered in millions of bacteria, each one. It's really serious, not just an irritation, it's actually dangerous to have them around.
Dave, this is a smoke generator, okay? Now, what's in this is an insecticide, so it's very toxic to humans, okay? So I undo it, look, and you've got the wick in there. I simply light it with a match. I've got to be out of here for a minimum of 4 hours. But when I come back in, all your bugs are dead. Yippee!
It's going to be very nice.
Okay, it's lit. Come on, we've got 20 seconds.
As the kitchen fills with poisonous smoke, the flies have had their last supper. The door is sealed with masking tape, as the smoke generator contains an insecticide dangerous to humans and animals. All food left out will be contaminated and will have to be thrown away. 4 hours later, the toxic smoke has turned this kitchen into a fly graveyard.
See how the flies are doing.
The dirt detectives return.
Excited. Go on, get in, Agsy.
Aggie believes that the toilet is cleaner than the kitchen. To prove it, she's taking some samples.
Dave's washing up sponge here is dynamite. It's disgusting. I'm going to measure the amount of bacteria on it. This machine here does that. Anything under 500 is considered sort of okay, and anything over 500 isn't. Oh, dear me. Earlier, I tested the bacteria on Dave's toilet brush, and it was 1,542. Now, I'm going to test this washing up sponge. The reading is 11,217, which means, actually, that Dave would be safer washing up his dishes with his toilet brush.
As Aggie searches for more hideous horrors, shifting the clutter can begin. Years of dirt and detritus are removed from the kitchen. Dave's recyclable waste is collected. And neighbours Nicky and Tim have called around to help.
Oh, please! Carpet, clean, original colour.
But the sight of Dave's filthy kitchen floor has brought Kim to her knees.
Now, Dave, you've got lino here. Well, it's hard to see it's lino.
It is, honest.
Oh, shut your face. You haven't, how do you know what it is? You haven't seen it for 15 years, you loaf. I've got a washing up liquid. Honestly, lovey, that is enough. There we go. Da, 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 da. I've got borax here. This is a mineral compound. It's very good cleanser. It's very important you wear rubber gloves. Now, I'm going to put... You're not off the hook, you know. Don't think you're sitting looking gorgeous. We're going to do the same for you, aren't we? We've got scrubbing brushes. They're wonderful. And I love a handle. When you've got a handle, you can go crazy. Now, I never use very hot water on any lino at all. You're rather a gentle soul, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, faint heart never got a floor clean. Oh, God, isn't it horrible? Isn't it horrible? Let's wring out. Tight as you can. So we go the outside and watch. Oh, dear, 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 dear. Oh, dear. I could not get off my kitchen floor in 20 years. You look at the difference in that. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And I'm going to leave you to do the rest. You made the dirt, you cleaned it up. Is that fair dues?
Yeah,
Right.
Can't argue with that.
Well,
I wouldn't argue with it.
wise man, wise man.
Oh, yes.
Dave knuckles down. And the cleaners have arrived to tackle the filth with fervour. Aggie's got a bright idea on how to clean Dave's encrusted handrail.
Dave, we're going to clean this banister. It's disgraceful, isn't it?
Yes.
How did it get like this?
It's taken time, but I've managed it.
I've got here a homemade cleaning liquid, okay? And what I've done is I've put 2 dishwashing tablets, because you've got a dishwasher downstairs, so I've taken a couple of tablets, mixed with a litre of hot water, and I've got just all-purpose cleaning fluid, okay? I'm going to start at the top, you're going to start at the bottom, and we may meet in the middle, depends who's quicker and depends who's better, and then compare and contrast, okay? So just rinse that out, and off we go. Oh, it's lifting beautifully. The dishwashing tablets have a degreasing agent and they're also a detergent. And because this surface is gloss paint, you know, it's all sitting right on the surface, so it's easy to remove.
You can have the pleasure of the last bit.
No, I can't, come on.
Well, yours is better than mine.
Let's have a look at the results. Who do you think's done a better job? Actually, both have worked really well, haven't they?
Well, yeah, it is impressive.
We've moved decades of dirt in 30 seconds, haven't we?
Couldn't have been that bad then.
Dave is on his way to a cleaner house. But what of his romantic ambitions? Kim and Aggie have a ruse to get Dave chatting up the ladies. Asking for cleaning tips.
If you look after the house and they'll think, you know, you might look after them.
And there's some staggering results back from the lab.
You have been cultivating every single bacteria that we test for.
51-year-old Dave Foote divorced 15 years ago, and between his full-time job as a civil servant and his hobby of wood turning, the closest companions of this single man are hundreds of flies.
I'm stagnating. I'm not going anywhere in my life. It would be nice to meet someone and start again, start afresh.
Ready to play the dating game, Dave's called in cleaning queens Kim Woodburn and Aggie Mackenzie. They've decided he needs practice talking to the opposite sex. They've taken him to Bournemouth Beach. And the ladies have thought of the perfect cover for his approaches.
Have you got any tips to help me try and keep my house tidy and clean?
You cook on top of dirt, it gets cooked in and it's harder to get rid of.
Right, yes, yes! You should use some bleach in the toilet. No, he's a lovely man, he's just a muck bunny, dear.
Cups in the sink.
Oh, yes.
If you could find the sink.
So once they've done it all for you, you've got to keep it like it.
That's the intention, yes.
Yes, he is.
I'm under threat.
Do you change your beds
Yeah.
every day?
No.
I've got a son like this at home.
He does eat biscuits in bed, dear. How can you lay in those crumbs?
I don't know, honestly, I don't know, I just love watching you two.
So you feel if he kept it tidy, he's got a better chance of having friends round, meeting a nice lady. If you live in a mess, forget it. No.
It's a definite turn off.
You can teach an old dog new tricks.
If you look after the house and they'll think, you know, you might look after them. She's flirting, dear.
Are we going?
I think so.
Come on, love. Let's take. Come on, darling.
back at the house, and it's full steam ahead. And with the cigarette packets gone, the chimney can finally breathe again. When it comes to recycling, Dave's motto is waste not, want not. So Aggie's got a few tips for this habitual hoarder.
Now, Dave, your theory is on recycling. You're trying to save the planet, but you're killing your home comforts, aren't you?
Yes.
One empty box here, I'd probably use in, a week. You filled 18 of these boxes. In a year, in this county, each household produces around a ton of rubbish. Now, at least half of that can be recycled. Let me show you what we found in your house and what you can recycle. Okay, textiles, really, they can be in any condition at all. Jars, tin cans, rinse out under the tap, straight in the recycling bin. It's really easy, isn't it?
Yep.
Here we've got newspapers, magazines, cardboard, even cigarette boxes. You can put all sorts of stuff in your compost bin. All that vegetables and fruit that were fermenting in your kitchen and attracting all these flies, stick them in here.
The intention was to eat them, but I didn't get round to it.
No, well, get round to put them in your compost bin. And
Yep.
from now on, one box at a time. It's all you should need, okay?
Okay.
As Dave says goodbye to the clutter, the cleaners wade through the muck. And Kim wants to give Dave's fish a new home.
Look at them, aren't they lovely? Put them around here. Now, Dave, I must say this to you. This is one of the worst fish tanks I've ever seen. It's filled with algae, lime scale, and every horrible thing. What I bought I bought it from the hardware store. It's a kettle descaler. I put it in a spray. It's so much easier when I'm doing a job like this. We must wear a mask, so it doesn't matter how much you hate them. Put them on, my love. They are marvellous. Off we go. You can actually see when you hit it that it's working a bit now. The acid in it dissolves the alkaline. The result is absolutely incredible. Ugh. You know, I'm going to show you this. When you start seeing a line build up on the water, maybe you can't get to it for a few days. Yeah. But so it doesn't get really bad, you can buy this at the pet store. They're just a smashing idea. Look, they're two magnets, a rough side and a smooth side, okay?
Yeah.
The rough side goes inside the level of the water. This attaches to it. Now watch. Whatever level of the water is, I would simply do this. Look, lovey. All right? When not in use, leave it at the top. Woo! It's just lovely.
Dave sets to work, determined to make his house a more homely place. But there's a shock in store. Aggie's got the results back from the lab.
Dave, I think it's just as well you haven't had any people in the house over the last few years. Do you know why? You have been cultivating every single bacteria that we test for. I took one swab from your chopping up board, and from that got 2.5 million E. coli bacteria. And this is what the E. coli looks like. It's it can make you very ill. It can give you bloody diarrhea.
It's not good at all.
It's not! This lovely mixture here is from a very short vacuuming of your mattress. This is a magnified version. Now, the tip of a teaspoon gave me 1 million bacteria. You've got Listeria, Salmonella, Campylobacter, Staphylococcus. The list is endless. You know, you shouldn't be sleeping with that.
I knew it was bad. Didn't know it was quite that bad, though.
If you want to let people into your life, into your house, you've got to change, Dave.
I know. This is the start of the change.
It's the final push. The cleaning's almost finished. Dave has gone over to Tim and Nicky's to show everyone how his house looked before the big clean.
Smell it, yeah, it probably is.
Hi, Dave.
Hi.
Hello.
You excited?
Yes.
Yes, are we?
So we're
Come on, in you go.
Before, Dave's living room was more like live-in hell. Now it's a place any bachelor would be proud of. somewhere to entertain.
Wow. That's totally different, that is. Am I in the wrong house?
Would this be the sort of place that you feel you could bring someone to?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, invite in.
Yeah. It could be a home now.
You can have a life here, can't you?
I can, I hope I do. The world's my oyster.
The bedroom was a horrible hovel. Dave's bed was filled with a bounty of biscuit crumbs. Now it's fit for visitors.
Yeah. I'm speechless.
Clear floor. Look, we've made a little computer area for you around the corner, so it's out of your living room. Got no packets of biscuits in the bed anymore. It's crumb-free mattress.
They have stopped.
Keep it that way.
I would put my arm around and give you a hug, but...
Oh, go on then.
Oh.
You me.
Thank you.
And
you. Oh.
The bathroom was more thriller than thrilling. Now it's clean and fragrant.
How did they do that?
Well, they just cleaned it, Dave.
Yeah,
Do you know what? Easy.
The kitchen looked like a crime scene, with rotting food and swarms of flies. Now its horror days are well and truly over.
Look at your kitchen.
Wow.
Did you ever imagine it could look this good?
No.
I wouldn't recognise his kitchens when we came into.
No, there's no smell, there are no flies.
Look at all the
clean
cleanliness. It's
surfaces.
just...
The intention is to keep it clean and tidy and to recycle all the things I should have been doing all the while. Tonight, I'm going to get my friends up with their kids. It's just going to be totally different. It's a wonderful feeling.
Yes. Well done.
It's a novelty, isn't it?
Bye.
You'll always be welcome.
Oh, thank you.
You enjoy your life now, you deserve it.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye, bye, darling.
It's truly amazing. It's just... Come on in.
Oh, wow.
How nice is it now?
Really better.
Is it?
Really better.
Yeah?
And pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Good.
Dave at this moment's feeling absolutely gobsmacked.
Yeah.
Some down there as well.
He's been a bit of a loner, a bit of a recluse. I think he'll come out of his shell and hopefully start to enjoy life again.
Before all this happened, I described myself as unkempt and untidy. Well, that's now changed. It's a new start. It's going to move on from here.